your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Monday, December the 19th. And yes, we are back to being live again. Randy is behind the scenes, but he's there. He's not going to show. He's not going to come forward, but he's back there producing. So very happy to have Randy back, and got some cool things to tell you about today. We're going to start off with, was up in Lexington this afternoon to watch Buick Community Lady Pirates take on West Carter in the Central Bank Jim Rome Classic. I was being played up at LCA, and this was a very interesting, very interesting game. Definitely a tale of, I would say, you hear that cliche term all the time, a tale of two halves. This was more like a tale of one quarter and then three quarters. Because Berea Community scored 20 points in the first quarter, had a 20-10 lead. They scored 19 points the whole rest of the game, but still were able to hang on for a 39-34 win, seventh straight win for the Berea Community after losing their season opener. So 7-1 on the season now. And it was Abby Beard with 15 points and 6 rebounds, and Sophie Brewer with 13 points and 4 rebounds. And then scoring kind of dropped off after that. Maddie King with 4 points, Mandy Newman with 4 points, Lauren Stepp with 3 points. Not a pretty offensive game for either team. Berea shot just 38%, 9 of 24 from the field, 1 of 6 from three-point range, but they hit 20 of 28 free throws. That was huge. And where West Carter shot just 30% from the field, and they were 10 of 14 from 10 of 14 from the free throw line, and 0 of 12 from three-point range. So this was kind of a slow kind of just kind of defensive battle, lots of missed shots. But Berea Community, I'm telling you, of course they have had to kind of rework their lineup. Chesney Lovins left the team right before the start of the season, and they've had to kind of rethink how they do things. And so far, it's been very successful. They're not scoring a lot of points. They haven't scored more than 50 points in a game all year, but they've won 7 straight. So the system has been effective, and this is kind of what they used to do. They're kind of a very slow, kind of methodical offense. They run what they run, and they get the shot they want, and it has helped them to have a lot of success over the past couple of years. And a great example of that is this victory, because this victory was the 100th for Damian Stepp at Berea Community. So he came to Berea Community. Let me double check the date here again. I think it was, I had that and then I didn't. I think it was the 2016-2017 season, I believe is his first season here. But 100th win for him. He was at Garrett County before that. But after the game, we got a chance to talk to Coach Damian Stepp and Abby Beard about the big victory.
Christian Academy, where the Lady Pirates of Berea Community have picked up a 39-34 win over West Carter. Coach Damian Stepp, Abigail Beard, congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And you're going to hang on to that ball, aren't you? That's win number 100 for you.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. that we didn't talk anything about it going in, but because you don't want to jinx anything. But I had a couple guys kind of cue me into that recently, and so we knew that if we got through this one, we knew it's 7 this year. So we knew if we got through this one, we would. We've gotten the 100th since I've been here, so it's pretty special. Yeah.
Well, Abby, today wasn't exactly pretty. You guys scored 20 points in the first quarter, and you only scored 19 the rest of the game. Offense kind of stalled a little bit there, but you guys played good defense and got the job done. Let's talk about today's game.
We just keep battling. We never give up, and I think that's what I love most about my team. Is no matter what the scoreboard is telling us, we're always fighting.
Yeah, well, 7 straight wins after the season opening loss, and you guys have had to kind of change how you do things on the fly. Obviously, your personnel changed a little bit, but you guys have kind of slowed it down, kind of go back to kind of traditional style you guys have played.
Yeah, we thought we were going to be, have enough number-wise to kind of play up tempo, and we do have some guys, I think, that might, we might be able to deepen that bench as we go. Right now, games have been so tight that it's hard to get that time, and, this time of year it's hard to get a lot of, court time in practice. And when you do, and you're young, it's kind of difficult to be able to make those gains. But I do think that, as the season progresses, we might be able to deepen that bench a little bit and play a little faster. These guys, they love to play fast. They're made for that. Abby and Maddie and Sophie, Mandy Newman. Those guys are kind of made to play that way. But it's kind of one of those situations where it's not that they can't, it's just that the depth, requires them to kind of have to put the brakes on, more than they'd like to. And, especially these tournament type games in the holiday time when you got 3 games in 3 days, I say it don't matter if we score 70 or if we score 30, we just got to kind of pace ourselves and kind of keep the game under control and get through those multi-day games like that. So.
I mean, 7 in a row. It doesn't matter if you score 40 or 50 or 60, right? As long as you win the game, right?
A win is a win.
All right, absolutely. We got your tournament coming up next week?
Yeah, Holiday Classic. Got 16 teams coming in, including, locally. We've got Jackson County, Madison Central. We've got, teams really from all around the state as well. Look forward to kind of getting back at home and playing. Haven't played much at home this year, so look forward to kind of getting back at home and getting a few games under a belt. But we're going to enjoy this right now, this 7-1 going into Christmas break, and it's always good to go into a Christmas break, with a string of wins, I always say you want to have a winning record when you go into Christmas, but to have strung 7 together, given, like I say, some of our personnel change, some of the adversity we've had to face here early, and it's pretty exciting, for what could be after Christmas, I think.
All right, we'll see you next week.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Well, some well-earned time off coming up for the Lady Pirates after 3 wins in 3 days. Don't play again until December 27th, next Wednesday, at home against Clay County in the opening round of the Berea Holiday Classic. So that was the only high school game we had. There's a whole bunch more tomorrow, but we'll get to that in just a minute. But the only other game we had involving Madison County teams today was the Berea College women's basketball team, and they moved to 8-0 with a come from behind victory over Widener University at the Jamie L. Roberts tournament in Washington, D.C. It was a 67-58 win. They trailed by 8 at the half and then got things going there in the second half. And it was Drea Satori with a career-high 20 points, and she also added 3 steals, and Leah Hampton 16 points and 10 rebounds. Lynn Kala James with 13 points and 5 rebounds. Dalen Spalding 10 points and 2 rebounds. Big part of this game was free throw shooting in the second half for Berea College. They were 15 of 15. Not a good shooting night, only 35.9%. Just 3 of 13 from three-point range. But they did get 38 points in the paint and did turn 21 turnovers from Widener into 23 points. So still undefeated on the season, the Lady Mountaineers. And they'll be back in action tomorrow, 2 o'clock, in the final game of that tournament in Washington, D.C. against a school I have honestly never heard of, Gwynedd Mercy University. So I have no idea who that is, but good luck to the Lady Mountaineers as they try to go to 9-0 on the season. All right, well, speaking of the Mountaineers, looking ahead to tomorrow, Berea College men have a home game at noon, and it's going to be very cool. They're calling it a Blue Christmas down there. They've invited all of the middle schools from Berea, Ferristown, and Foley. Every student from those schools have been invited over. They're hoping to have about 1,000 middle school kids there for the game to cheer them on as they take on who are they playing? Once again, we are live. That's for sure. It's Earlham College is who they're playing tomorrow at noon. So here's Coach Austin Newton giving us a little preview of Blue Christmas tomorrow at Berea College.
Play again Tuesday. It's a noon game time. We're really excited about this. Ferristown Middle School and Foley Middle School is bringing their whole school over on Tuesday at noon. So we're going to have about 1,000 middle school kids in here screaming for us. We're calling it a Blue Christmas, so encourage everybody to come out this Tuesday at noon.
All right, well, that should be a lot of fun, and we'll certainly be there to tell you what happens, and I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be very, very cool to have all those middle school kids in there having a good time during their Christmas break. So lots of other action tomorrow as well. The Berea Holiday Classic, the boys version of the Berea Holiday Classic, kicks off tomorrow with Berea and Model both playing down at Berea Community. Madison Central's boys basketball team is at home against Collins. That's a 7:30 game. EKU women are at home against Union College at 2 o'clock. We told you Berea College's women play up in Washington, D.C. as well. And let me get you the specifics on the games tomorrow at the Berea Holiday Classic. You're going to have Cumberland County and Berea at 7:30 and Model and Heritage Academy at 3 o'clock tomorrow. So that's what you got going on there. And we're going to have on Wednesday, the Adams GMC Buick Hoops Fest gets underway over at Madison Central. And then later, I think also on Wednesday, the Madison Southern Girls are in the Gateway Classic up in Mount Sterling. So we're going to have, this is what happens this time of year. Everybody's in a holiday tournament somewhere. So we'll keep you updated with it the best that we can. And one other note that I've got to get out here, I've been bombarded all afternoon about this, but we had, let me make sure I pull up these results and get this correct. But we had the Madison County Swim Championships on Friday night, and we gave you all that information and put all that stuff out the other day. Well, I just got word this afternoon there was a change in that. One of the relays had a disqualification in it. But so that did not affect any of the individual statistics that we gave you, but it did affect the team standings. So because of that, Madison Central won the combined total, won the women's title and the men's title. Model had won the boys title before the disqualification. So the combined team scores, Madison Central 257, Model 127, Madison Southern 95, and Berea Community 25. On the women's side, it was Madison Central 150, Madison Southern 53, Model 41. And on the boys' side, it's now the final is Madison Central 107, Model 86, Southern 42, and Berea Community 25. So I want to make sure we put that out there that Madison Central won all three titles in that. So there you go. So, all right. Well, we are back live again. So I just picked out a Tesla tune. This is the band Tesla, not the car, the band, but this is the band Tesla coming at you live. Good night, Randy. Bye. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Madison County Emergency Management. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.